Rechoo S3000L USB rechargeable flashlight. I don't know what Rechoo is. Did somebody sneeze or something? I got this at a Christmas gift thing, something or other. This is not something I would typically pick up. I really don't like rechargeable flashlights. One, because of the lithium batteries, and two, because when the battery is contained in the unit as opposed to being replaceable, you never know if it's even ready to go or not, because you got to keep charging it all the time. You know, sometimes I don't use a flashlight for weeks or months, and then I go to pick it up and the battery is flat, or if I have to use it for extended periods of time, perhaps that might exceed the battery's lifespan, then it runs out of charge and it's out of commission until it recharges. So I prefer a flashlight that takes standard batteries. Like, for example, in my Maglites, I use rechargeable nickel metal hydride D batteries or C batteries, and so I maintain the practicality of rechargeable, but I keep the options open. If I need to swap them out, I can. I have extra nickel metal hydride batteries ready to go, or if I was not home, didn't have access to my equipment, I could stop at almost any random store and be able to pick up some batteries to use. Anyways, this is rechargeable. I'm hoping that it takes a 18650 cell or whatever that cylindrical standard lithium one is. That wouldn't be too bad. This is allegedly super bright, has 5 modes, zoomable design. What is it? A camera, water resistant, shock resistant, and oh yeah, it does say 18650 battery, so that's not too bad, because those batteries, I have extra ones and I have an external charger, so as long as it opens up easily, I guess this is pretty satisfactory. Made in the China. I would certainly much rather charge the battery in an external charger of satisfactory quality as opposed to this, because who knows what the charging circuitry is actually like in this thing. So I have one specific use case in mind for this, assuming that it works reasonably well, and that is this. This is a bike light. This mounts on the bars and then it holds the light. I bought this light exclusively because this takes AAA batteries, which is what I wanted. Rechargeable standard size batteries. And it works pretty good, but it's just not the brightest thing out there. I suspect that this rechargeable flashlight is probably brighter because it's not bound by the capacity of these old style AAA cells. Rather, it could use a high capacity lithium battery. So let's take a look at this and see what we got here. And this is not a promotion or sponsored video or so-called review of this flashlight. I don't do those. You will never find something like that on this channel. Okay. Here's the manual, which I feel like this has strong potential for some funny Chinglish. Oh, you need a magnifying glass to even read it. Unfortunately, it looks like everything is written pretty well. Alright, so it does look like it might come off pretty easy. It says the charging time is 4 to 6 hours, but it doesn't say how much the operating time is, which is just as more, if not more interesting than the charging time. Here's the cable that comes with its USB-C to regular USB. And it actually feels like it's fairly well made. It's all metal. It's kind of rare nowadays. What the there's something in there. Like an insulation thing to stop the battery from making contact. Did I mention that inside of here? Yes, it did. So this is the battery it came with. It is just a standard 18650 3.7 volt lithium ion battery. These I'm fairly comfortable with. I would still not charge them unattended, but I feel like these are pretty reasonably safe. Looks like it's got one singular DEL diode in there. There's the DEL. It's just about to emit some light. Got different buttons here. Okay, so here's the on. That's regular and that's flashing. So this is actually very disappointing, unless the battery is flat, which I don't think so. That's not. I don't think that it's any brighter than this other one that I have here. Yeah, it's not much different. This one is just zoomed out more. Yeah, they're very similar in brightness. Okay, well, yeah. Okay, so I just worked all it up to say how much better the lithium ones are, and that really failed to deliver. Well, I guess this was a good buy then, because this is pretty much just as good. It's all metal and everything as well. Let's see. Yeah, this is really failing to deliver here. I thought it would be brighter than this. It does fit in here, so I could use this for what I had in mind if I wanted to, but I just don't think that there's any advantage because it's not any brighter. Maybe it has a longer runtime, I don't know. I've ridden for an hour or two without a light and it works fine. Produces kind of a weird light pattern. Well, it's not useless because it will work the way that I wanted to use it. But as I often find with modern products, there's just no reason to use it. What I had worked fine, I liked it, and I think I'm just going to stay with it. And this, I'll keep it around. It's certainly a decent light for something this small. It's just, oh, it's getting warm already. It's just not any better than this. So we're just going to keep using this. Which is fine, because this, I think, is probably safer anyways. I just noticed that it came with an extra gasket for the battery cover. It also came with two of these rubbery strap things. I'm not really sure what those are for. But the extra gasket is a nice touch.